While Banksy's identity continues to be a mystery, kind of like Batman, the street artist/activist's pieces are selling for prices only Bruce Wayne could afford. Starting with the artist's touch of irony and a piece that exemplifies our consumerist society through the consumption of art is Sale Ends Today. Depicting a group of devout figures praying fervently before a simple but powerful message, Sale Ends Today, this profound satire by Banksy holds a bold, unforgiving mirror to our relentless desire for material wealth. Created in 2006, this oil-on-canvas piece debuted at Banksy's infamous Barely Legal exhibition in Los Angeles. Its message was clear, and its intent provocative. With every stroke of his brush, Banksy nudges us towards introspection, imploring the viewer to reconsider the world we've built and the values we uphold. Cue a dose of irony. In May 2021, the very piece that denounced our consumption-obsessed society soared to new heights in the art market. In an auction that made global headlines, Sale Ends Today was sold for just over 47 million Hong Kong dollars. That's about 6 million US dollars. And just like that, a piece critiquing our thirst for goods became a coveted object of desire itself. Just as one piece unflinchingly critiques our relentless chase for material wealth, another Banksy masterpiece simultaneously exposes the jarring intrusion of conflict into the fleeting moments of peace. Vandalized Oil Choppers is another work of art by the world-renowned and ever-enigmatic British artist Banksy. Depicting his own rendition of a peaceful pastoral scene, originally envisioned by the artist Claude Lorraine, Banksy slaps the peaceful scene with two low-flying military helicopters, inserting objects of conflict that trespass into the realm of serenity. It's hardly surprising, then, that Vandalized Oil Choppers is frequently viewed as a potent commentary on the Iraq War, which was at its peak when the painting was created. This piece of artwork isn't just another painting sold at an auction. It represents a strong statement, a tangible outcry against the horrors of war. Formerly owned by British pop sensation Robbie Williams, it found a new home in March 2022, selling for £4.38 million, or approximately 6 million US dollars. Just as peace and tranquility can be deceptive, they're also fleeting. And that's exactly what Subject of Availability is trying to evoke. This particular artwork by Banksy hails as an audacious reinvention of a famed 1890 oil painting by Albert Bierstadt, showcasing the majestic Mount Rainier National Park. The painting, with its ethereal beauty, presents a tranquil vista of the national park with the towering might of a mountain looming in the distance. The already picturesque painting was added with a finishing touch of Banksy's characteristic style, with a simple yet provocative dash of rebellion to this peaceful scene. An asterisk is planted at one corner of the painting, accompanied by the chilling words, "Subject to availability for a limited period only." His message is an ominous reminder of the transient beauty of our planet, a warning sign in the form of a conditions apply caveat, suggesting that if left unchecked, the idyllic landscape may one day cease to exist. This thought-provoking piece first made its appearance back in 2009 at an exhibition in the artist's hometown at the Bristol Museum and Art Gallery. This piece sold for a staggering £4.58 million, or approximately 6.3 million US dollars. And now it continues to speak volumes about the urgency of our environmental crisis, making it more than just a painting. It was a statement. First time here? Then make your own statement and smash that subscribe button. You'll get all the value of a Banksy painting, but without the cost. Thanks! Now, how about some trespassing? At an imposing height of 7 meters or about 23 feet, Forgive Us Our Trespassing is the largest known canvas by Banksy, crafted meticulously in 2011. The painting is more than a stunning visual spectacle. It's a narrative offering a nuanced glance into the lives of street artists, often stigmatized as vandals defiling personal property. Yet Banksy challenges this perception, arguing through his art that these artists, with their vibrant colors and expressive styles, add a dash of beauty and character to the concrete surroundings. The bold statement did not go unnoticed. Forgive Us Our Trespassing made its presence known to the global art community when in October 2020 the painting was auctioned at Sotheby's in Hong Kong and fetched a staggering sum of $8.2 million. Through his masterpiece, Banksy not only validates the work of street artists, but also provides them with a rallying cry for recognition, respect, and acceptance. Now, owning an original Banksy doesn't come cheap.
Shut up and take my money!
And another perfect example of this is Me the Monet. Created in 2005, it's a satirical nod to the iconic piece by Claude Monet, Water Lilies, which quickly grabbed attention and provoked discussion. The piece highlighted the grim reality that even the most serene and picturesque landscapes are not immune to the intrusive tentacles of industrial recklessness and human negligence. The piece presents a grim portrayal of the damage being inflicted on our planet. Banksy masterfully adopts the motif of Monet's tranquil Japanese footbridge over Giverny's water garden, only to redefine it with unsettling modern inclusions, an orange traffic cone, and discarded shopping trolleys floating in the pond. Rather than the serene vision originally created by Monet, Banksy's version interrupts this idyllic scene with elements of urban waste. The result is jarring, transforming the peaceful garden into a polluted scene. Me the Monet was part of the 2020 Sotheby's Contemporary Art Evening auction in London, selling for £7.55 million or approximately $9.8 million. Show me the money, or Monet, indeed. On that note, we cast our gaze on another of Banksy's daring dances with controversy. The spotlight now falls on the Devolved Parliament, daringly replacing the UK's House of Commons politicians with solemn chimpanzees in deep debate. Banksy takes a bold leap in portraying a familiar scene with primates often associated with wild behavior, and there they are, unnaturally engaged in serious debate. The painting serves as Banksy's clever subversion of political discourse. The Devolved Parliament is a 4-meter-wide grand canvas, or just over 13 feet, that was initially forecasted to fetch a modest price of £2 million. However, in 2019, the painting went up for auction at Sotheby's Post-War and Contemporary Art Evening Sale, where it shattered expectations and sold for £9.9 million, or approximately $12.2 million. After the sale, the ever-elusive and mysterious artist shared his sarcastic take on the event on Instagram. He wrote, "Record price for a Banksy painting set at an auction tonight. Shame I didn't still own it." A post tinged with irony, accompanied by a photo with a quote from Robert Hughes, part of which read, "Instead of being the common property of humankind the way a book is, art becomes the particular property of someone who can afford it." Point taken. Now, let's step away from British politics, because up next, we have a different kind of Banksy shade being cast. There's a certain magic in the unexpected. So imagine, for a moment, a masked figure on the precipice of protest, arm pulled back in anger, but the weapon of choice? A bouquet of flowers. A beautiful contradiction, christened Love is in the Air. This piece of evocative art was brought to the bidding floor on May 12, 2021 at the iconic Sotheby's auction house in New York. But the echoes of this auction would reverberate far beyond the art world, reaching into the world of digital currency. In a move as groundbreaking as the artwork itself, Sotheby's made a declaration that had never been done before. Alongside the classic, time-tested US dollar, they would accept something new, something modern, Bitcoin and Ether. Accepting cryptocurrency was a first in the illustrious history of major auction houses. The curtain rose, and the bids began to fly. Hearts pounded as the price of Love is in the Air soared to a staggering $12.9 million. And in another monumental turn, the payment had been made using crypto, setting a precedent for the future of auctions. Love was indeed in the air, the love for art and the love for breaking away from conventions. Using the familiar hues of Vincent van Gogh, Sunflowers from Petrol Station is another painting showing Banksy's wit as he intertwines the timeless beauty of Van Gogh's Sunflower series with the harsh symbolism of a petrol station. A skillfully executed sly reminder that the blossoms once admired by Van Gogh are the very ones threatened by a relentless pursuit of progress. Banksy's use of humor and wit to address global issues has always been distinguishable in his art. Just like most of his works, Sunflower from Petrol Station is satirical social commentary rendered as a warning to our environmental predicament, an urgent call to action, cleverly disguised in a canvas of colors demanding attention towards the pressing reality of our climate crisis. In November 2021, the iconic Sunflowers from Petrol Station by Banksy was sold for the astonishing price of £10.7 million, or about $14.5 million. Now, while the Sunflowers from Petrol Station raises environmental concerns through art, this next most expensive piece transports us from environmental introspection to an appreciation of the timeless, ordinary heroes. Game Changer is Banksy's heartfelt tribute to the unsung heroes of our time during the pandemic. In May 2020, he donated the painting to Southampton General Hospital. The artwork features a black and white sketch that tells a tale of heroism, where the everyday heroes of the pandemic have become the true figures of admiration, overshadowing the fictional superheroes. The piece features a young boy, not holding the traditional comic book icons like Batman or Spider-Man, but instead holding up a doll dressed in a distinguishable Red Cross uniform. The ordinary doll, depicted as a superhero, symbolizes the healthcare workers on the pandemic's front lines. On the other hand, discarded in a bin are the once celebrated figures of Batman and Spider-Man.
They love me.
A powerful statement of how the pandemic has shifted our perspective on who real-life superheroes are. In March of 2021, this tribute became the second most expensive Banksy piece ever sold at Christie's, garnering a final bid of £16.76 million, or roughly $23 million. The proceeds from the sale were said to be used to support the welfare of the staff and patients of the University Hospital Southampton, the same institution that runs Southampton General Hospital. Okay, we've come to the most expensive Banksy ever sold. Much like the artist himself, this piece contained a mystery inside. A piece where we're invited to behold and be teased by the certain appeal of the beauty we might find in destruction. And the destruction became literal. Originally titled Girl with Balloon, this piece received a new title after its surprising exhibit of self-destruction when its pre-programmed shredder ignited, shredding itself in half immediately after the gavel fell, sealing its sale at a Sotheby's auction in 2018. Surprise, confusion, and gasps were the order of the day as Girl with Balloon, which just sold for $1.4 million, was being shredded right in front of everyone. However, for the new owner, all was not lost. Far from it. The piece was given a new title, Love is in the Bin, and it later sold for the astounding price of £18.58 million, or approximately $25.4 million US in 2021, making this the most expensive Banksy art piece ever sold. Today, Love is in the Bin stands as a proud emblem, showing the rebellious spirit of art, a symbol that compels us to recognize that there is a strange beauty to be found even in destruction. Banksy is a reminder that the value of art is more than just in millions of dollars, but in the impact it has on everyday life. We've got more. Just tap or click for another great video. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. And hey, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you.